thing.
No, it's not gonna be like Tung 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 Sahur. What's going on? And I love how that was like the first thing that the
That you
line
said.
brought. Yeah,
Tung
that's
tung tung sahur.
so. Do you know this the backstory behind that?
Absolutely not. Like when you sent it to me, I laughed because my brain does have that brain rot in it.
I got you, fam.
But
So
I also saw that he won a title in a wrestling promotion.
he did. I'll bring that up as well. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to this brand new episode of West Coast Weekly. I got it right this time. Uh, I'm Suge Wrestling. Where's That's Maddie Laws. Fucking perfect. But yeah, so somebody back when AI was young, someone typed in Batman for somebody typed in Batman and they were
For
like,
AI.
yeah, and they wanted to create Batman. But apparently AI could not create Batman. And so that's what they created. Toon 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 Sahur.
So they typed Batman into an AI generator, and what came out of it was a Batman
Yes. A man that is also a bat. Like a
with
physical
a
bat.
bat.
A wooden bat with a bat.
Okay, so I got the lore now.
Yeah.
So how did this blow up? Other than that video you sent me, fucking made me die.
I have no idea. I just to be honest, I it was just a sound that that I got. It was my vocal stem for a while.
I feel it.
So let me. I made it. We might as well leave it there. But yeah,
Is it crazy to you that it's already fucking halfway through May? Like we are almost halfway through the year already.
it is. It's been strange. It was a weird year for me as well as a weird year for wrestling. So uh, I can't call it honestly. So it's been so at the beginning of the year, my job moved buildings. Then about shit, sorry, these aren't prescription. I mean,
Oh, you
it's
good?
19th. So we are almost 2 months in our new place, and I just started training for a new position. So like every time I started making momentum doing something, shit kind of changed. Like I started doing good in the gym at the end of last year. Then we moved to a building where I'm going upstairs to get to the office that I work in. Messed up my leg day. Then I went to graveyard for a while. Kind of blew up my whole schedule. Tried to stay consistent in the gym. Then the closer we got to the move, I had to start packing. That dropped me down from 4 days to 3 days. That was different. And then being out here, for some reason, it's just harder for me to get up in the morning. I don't know what
Hey
it is.
man. I mean, we'll see how it is after my move here in a couple days, but it I might feel the exact same way once we get moved in, once I get an actual bedroom and shit.
Yeah,
Like it the sleep might be so much better.
it's been better for me, honestly, because I'm on the same schedule. It also could be the fact that I don't have to worry. That was like a huge thing. It's like, oh shit, where's my car parked? Do I need to move it so I don't get a ticket? Speaking of tickets, I gotta pay my last parking ticket from Long Beach before the beginning of June, so it doesn't jump up like another $45. Yeah, it was like a $75 ticket, and now it's $129.
Yeah, fuck that, man.
Let me get that paid for. But I'm also trying to like buy some drums so I can finish this drum set. Last overtime went towards my wife's business. We had to get a license to bake out here.
A license to bake. So
Yeah,
what?
so
You can't just have a bake sale?
no, so like you can have a bake sale, but if it's attached to an LLC, you need to have something called a cottage food license, a cottage food operation license. It basically you basically have to say that all the you're not using personal, possibly cross contaminated everyday items you cook with or ingredients you cook with and items you cook with to also make your food for your business.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So like you have to have separate storage,
Separate
separate
stock.
yeah, separate stock, separate utensils, trays, things like that. Um, but yeah, so we're actually gonna finish our process today. We have to mail everything in, and then once that happens, we can actually have a bake sale. Like that's part of the it's a huge plus for me moving to my new schedule back to Monday through Fridays. If we decide we want to like set up on the side of the road and have a bake sale, we can.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's
Which
dope.
which we probably will. They have some I've noticed every Saturday, uh, like a few blocks from us, somebody sells cherries, and so we might see if we can set up next to them and do a thing.
Hell,
And
maybe make some like little cherry pies or something like that.
I don't know about cherry pies. I just want to. It's like, hey, can we set up next to y'all? Like, yeah. Also, we can bring people in because we got sweets, and it can be
Yeah.
mutually beneficial. But let me finish getting this out here so we can start talking about. I actually want to start with something that it seems like an excellent jumping in point, and
Diving on in.
I'll pull up this screen on Facebook. I sent you something interesting this morning, and it kind of ties into something that I shared yesterday. The the content creator known as Suplex. He's I think he does like he generally does content on TikTok, but he also posts on X and for a while. He said that defending your title every week devalues the title.
Mm.
You have any thoughts on that?
I don't think it devalues the title, like by any stretch of the imagination,
Yeah.
but it does like storyline wise, it is wearing down your champion. You want your champion to be able to defend for your big pay-per-views. And we've seen that AEW can get stricken by the injury bug around pay-per-view time.
That's something you should. It's very interesting you should say that because on Collision this week, Darby Allin defending against Sammy Guevara.
Oh my god, I saw this. This
And
is
he passes out.
that's the Saturday show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that at least.
And you had Sammy Guevara out here. And again, let me see. Who do I have to thank for this? Shout out to WWE Nostalgia over on Facebook for the graphic here. But yeah, you dust off Sammy Guevara when you need a ladder spot.
Yeah.
but he passed out. He had, I think it was a Scorpion Deathlock locked in. He passed out in the middle of the match.
Did they call the match a no contest?
I am not sure. I don't think they would. I think he finished the match because I was just like, I think it might have been a story point. Got to do some investigation on the visitors we had a little bit earlier. But I'll Google that right now.
Yeah, because I only saw that clip from it, but yeah, like we were just saying, like storyline wise, it's gonna wear the champion down. You want them to look good for the pay-per-view. I mean, we all know Darby's characters never say die.
Yeah. So he did end up retaining.
Okay. So that means that he just needed a little breath. Little breather. He's got a title match on Saturday.
He does. He's got a
Or is it
title
Sunday?
match.
It's this weekend. It's this weekend.
Yeah, it will be Sunday for that show. But yeah, I do you think that Darby is more of a transitional champion? I mean, I can't even say it's a transitional champion, to be honest with you, because he's up there with, he's held the belt longer than Roman Reigns, damn near about as long as Cody Rhodes here. But as you can see, he's defended it 3 times more than both of them combined.
Yeah, and Darby's also having damn good matches as well.
Like, yeah, I think Allin versus Ciampa got 5 stars. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean much to me, honestly.
But it was a match held in pretty high regard.
Right. I mean, it's probably the best TV pay-per-view we've gotten or not TV pay-per-view, TV main event we've gotten all year.
Yeah. So, and this does build up to giving a very easy explanation for MJF winning on Sunday.
Yeah.
Because we didn't think Darby was going to be holding it long. We had a very strong feeling it was going to go right back to him because he's not losing his hair, I don't think.
That'd be hilarious, but
I don't think that's happening. With how much that they're playing into it, I don't think it's happening.
Yeah, I can't see that. I can't, honestly, because unless MJF has to be bald for a role, because he's getting into movies.
Dude, like fucking Jim Cornette said, if you want to know what my guy looks like bald, put him in a fucking bald cap. You don't need to shave him.
Honestly, I feel like that appeals to certain people. Like I was trying to put my coworkers onto one of my coworkers on Lucha Libre because I was at work yesterday. I picked up an extra shift, and that's probably the easiest way to get me to watch a full episode of Raw is for me to be at work. I ain't gonna hold you.
I gotta be doing absolutely fuck all else.
No, like to actually sit through it, because if I'm at home, I'll get up, I'll do something else, and I'll pause it.
Do something better with your time.
Yeah, like I'll sit down if something's interesting. I'll sit down through a whole Jacob Fatu segment. I'll sit down through a whole CM Punk segment. But for as far as the stuff we've already seen, like we opened up Raw this week with Finn Balor versus what's his name?
JD McDonough.
Finn Balor Light. Yeah. It's like Raw is very much missable, if not for a few segments. And it's been that way for a very long time, but that's beside the point.
And if it's the segments that are fucking redeemable for the show, then you might as well watch regular TV shows.
But yeah, I was telling my coworker my favorite part of one of my favorite parts of Raw right now is the fact that you have 6 European men cosplaying as luchadors, and they have fully committed to the bit to the point where one of them is in Mexico kissing babies.
It's fucking crazy, that whole storyline.
No, it is. I love the nuances. I don't like that they just added the creeds to it, but they only put the creeds and masks in America. So what happens when OG Americano has to unmask? Like
I guess the Creed brothers come out and attack?
I mean, if you watch both products, you already know that Los Americano Hermanos, or Hermanos Americano are the Creed brothers.
Mm.
I don't think you should have put them in a mask.
No, they definitely didn't need to be in masks. Again, the Creed brothers, one of the most similar to the Steiner brothers that we've seen in a while.
Yeah, and I don't think we're gonna get Steiner brothers or Steiner family reunion anytime soon. Because I think Scott Steiner's son,
Scott's son is a New Orleans Saint.
Yeah, so he might do a couple years in the NFL. Who knows? But I thought he was almost a shoe in, honestly. With the success that his cousin had had. But speaking of cousins, I have to make a banner right now because I forgot about it.
No worries, no worries.
The opening segment of Monday Night Raw led us to tribal combat.
Tribal combat.
So it took 2 Superman punches, 2 double super kicks, a 1D, and a spear to keep Jacob Fatu down for a couple of minutes. Like the Usos pinned him, pushed the ropes down, so he was caught in the ropes, and so they spam brother. And then I guess Adam Pearce was getting ready to fire him, and Jacob Fatu challenged Roman Reigns to tribal combat. I don't know if that's happening at Clash in Italy or Saturday Night Main Event. But wherever it happens, I really do hope they pull the trigger.
Gives Fatu the belt.
Yeah. But did you see the ending of Raw last week where Jacob Fatu put both the Usos and Roman through a table? Not through a table, but through the barricade?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you seen it. All right.
I did see that, yeah.
Got something for you.
Oh my god. These remind me of those old CFM, or yeah, I think CFM videos.
Wait for it. Can you hear the sound?
I can.
Okay. So, it's literally probably the best thing about this whole feud.
Oh fucking hell!
LA Knight got Jay Uso to break character by calling the Ula Fala the Ula Ufalafa.
The Oofalafa.
the other night.
Wait, you said he got Jey Uso to pop?
He got was it Jay? Yeah, Jay Uso. You know Jay can't.
Oh yeah, Jay probably wasn't holding it together. Jay might have had a little bit of the bubbly.
Yeah, unfortunately, that could be right. It could be right. Ooh, this is interesting. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Ooh.
MJF. This literally 2 minutes ago. Um, MJF was on Ariel Hawani's MMA hour, and he buried Malachi and Aleister Black. He called him a mark and says he's the biggest offender of using AEW as a stepping stone to go back to WWE. Because people like him leaving is the reason for AEW's current camaraderie and success. That doesn't make sense. Camaraderie and success. Yeah, I can see that.
I
I
mean, you did hear that there was like some more backstage tensions whenever he was back there.
Yeah,
So I can see it. I could see it, but you know, the way that both Zelina and Alistair responded to well, Alistair really hasn't responded to the release. It's been everybody else responding to his release. But yeah.
shit. I might as well make this one too. Where, like we talked about a little bit last week, where do you go from here? To be honest, it gotta be MLW.
MLW, TNA, or again, we could see him pop up in New Japan.
I think shit. This is actually a. We can go here. I think MLW might be the best for him right now because MLW currently has a working relationship with CMLL and New Japan. They just announced that they also are going to be working with Stardom.
And if you notice, all three of those promotions are very connected to AEW.
I wish that they would work with AEW, but to be honest, I feel like they could work with um, New Japan a little bit better. I think the only person that works with New Japan or the New Japan standout from there would probably be Time Splitter.
Oh yeah, Kushida.
Kushida. He was the middleweight champion, but he lost that to um, Templario in Mexico. It wasn't even on an MLW show. It was on it was in I think Arena Mexico. So
Okay, so it was just a match for another promotion.
yeah, but like from what I'm noticing from the MLW standouts from like other promotions, sort of from New Japan, is just also people who work with CMLL, and that could just be their visa status because it's a little easier for people from Mexico to get to California. So they might, when they run shows out here, work with more Japanese talent. But the talent from New Japan is also the talent from CMLL. So Titan is over there a lot. Templario
Mm-hmm.
is over there a lot. And there are people who go back and forth from CMLL to New Japan. But as you can see here, this was shared by MLW a little earlier this week.
And you can put Stardom into one of those little bubbles.
So we still have three promotions that MLW is looking to work with.
Do you see maybe Pro Wrestling Eve? I believe that's the one out of the UK, the women's promotion out of the UK.
I would, to be honest with you, the women's talent in MLW have really fallen off as of late. when I first started watching, it wasn't like their I believe their women's title is a featherweight title. I gotta let me let me fact check that real quick. But that wasn't a thing when I first started watching. When I first started watching, that was my first sort of experience, my introduction to a lot of people that are in AEW right now. So it would make sense for them to work with AEW. Those being, I know MJF was there previously, and they really sort of touted MJF as well. They touted MJF being a former champion there. Also, Swerve Strickland was there for a little while.
Oh yeah, he was.
But that's where I got put on to. We were just talking about her too. When we talk about people we want to see Nyla Rose mixed up with. Also, bring Nyla Rose back to AEW television.
Don't know
But
why she's not getting used.
Willow Nightingale. But it is a featherweight championship.
So if we think one of them is going to be of mostly women's promotion, what do you think the other two bubbles could be? Because my guess, AEW has to be one of them.
It should be, but I know that MLW just signed Gallus. I want to isn't Gallus with the
I think,
coffees.
yeah. Yeah, I think Coffees and Wolfgang both are in MLW now.
I want to say they got Big Damo as well. I know he's been there.
Yeah, I think did him and the Wolf team together?
So he MLW did sign Big Damo. So with those four names, I'm thinking the other promotion is somewhere in Europe.
Progress, maybe Over the Top over in Ireland.
Over some WXW, maybe that's
WXW in Germany would be a good one. Because didn't Manders do a whole lot of work over there?
I think so. I don't know if
No, yeah, he did. He won the 24 karat gold, I believe.
Okay, I don't think Manders is still with MLW.
No, I think he's almost full time with GCW.
Yeah, but he was there.
But I could see a European promotion, maybe Over the Top, Progress. Is ICW still a thing in Scotland?
Let's see.
Oh dear God! What if the last one's JCW Juggalo Championship?
I don't.
We get Vince Russo popping up on MLW TV.
I don't think that'd be the case. ICW, they'd probably have to work with WWE.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
And I think the same thing with Progress, because Progress I think is still owned by WWE.
yeah.
So yeah, it might have to be Over the Top.
I think.
Oh wait, or Rev Pro.
Rev Pro, because doesn't Rev Pro work with AEW?
Rev Pro is like AEW's like top UK partner.
Rev Pro also works with CMLL as well, because if you watch CMLL, like they have a bunch of so how about Ring of Honor instead of AEW?
Send some MLW talents over to Ring of Honor, help them out, fucking get something going. I can see it.
It's tape. I can see. I could also see instead of.
You could bring back War of the Worlds.
They've been doing that. I can see instead of a European promotion. Also, this would be confusing as hell, but MPW, Maple Leaf.
Okay. I could see that as well. Speaking of, when was the last time Josh Alexander wrestled?
When he blew his knee out.
Oh, he blew his knee out recently. Okay.
Yeah. It's been. I can honestly see why the Don Callis family is like 20 deep at this point.
Because everybody be getting hurt.
I think what's his name is hurt. Hoyt. Was it Lance Archer?
Lance Archer. Lance Archer.
I'm always gonna call him Hoyt. I'm just
Hoyt.
Lance Archer, Josh Alexander, and
Hechicero. Is Hechicero hurt?
Hechicero is fine. He's currently the CMLL heavyweight champion.
Oh fuck yeah!
He took that belt off of Claudio.
If you remember, Wardlow's hurt.
Wardlow, I don't.
Remember, he partnered with the Don Callis family. And then it was announced that he blew his fucking quad or pectoral out after powerbombing some people.
He just came back too.
Yeah, he had just finished powerbombing some people, and then he blew his pec out. Yeah,
I think. Yeah, he didn't even have a match. He just came back and powerbombed a bunch of people, and
then he went off to film American Gladiator. Yes,
with the Bull. What's his name? The former Rick Boogan.
Rick Boogs.
Yeah. He's interesting. If you can
dude, I told y'all he is a very entertaining human being.
Incredibly entertaining. Where's he gonna pop up next?
I don't think he needs to pop up in wrestling again because what he does is like powerlifting and shit. So he could go back to powerlifting. He could just straight up go into, because we've seen his charisma. The dude can be an actor if he wanted to.
I'm not gonna hold you. This is part of the reason why I like tape wrestling, because you don't necessarily have to be on the road 24/7 to make a living. Since we're here, the only bit of news I did have written, we can probably hit that now and just continue sweeping through the things I have. Leon Slater was posed to be the longest reigning X Division champion if he defeated Cedric Alexander. I want to say at the last big TNA event, but Cedric Alexander is the new X Division champion.
Very well deserved, by the way.
Absolutely, I love that. Mustafa Ali is also the TNA international champion, so they're both champions at the same time. And speaking of people popping up places, as soon as he won, we saw the return of Fabian Eichner.
I love that they still kept his Veni Vidi Vici fucking intro. Like that I feel like he had a lot of legs to run with that gimmick, and they just did not let him.
No, I think honestly, WWE doesn't like short people unless they're Roxanne Perez.
And we know why they like Roxanne.
It's the same, yeah. But
like Fabian Eichner is a very talented wrestler. He's incredibly powerful. He's got insane fucking acrobatics. The only issue is he is a 5'10" bald man.
And he kind of seems perfect for a cruiserweight division. I've been petitioning for a cruiserweight division to come back for quite some time now.
Eichner in the X division is gonna fucking do great.
But we have a cruiserweight title now, because last week the Mega Championship was defended on TV. on Raw. So let's pull the trigger on putting that their MLW, not dang, I said MLW because I'm clearing the share screen. Let's put the AAA Cruiserweight Championship on Ray Phoenix and have it be defended wherever it can be
He's
defended.
held it before too.
Yes. So let it be defended on SmackDown. Let him come over to Raw and defend it against Javon Evans. Let him go to NXT and defend it against somebody. I'd love to see Run Me Phoenix versus Carmelo Hayes for the AAA Cruiserweight Championship.
I still think they did Melo so dirty. He has not really been used since that whole fucking dropping of the title.
He was on SmackDown this week.
Oh, yeah? What was he doing?
With Ricky Saints.
Did he win?
He did.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, he won.
Well, I'll be damned. Why are they making Ricky lose now?
They're probably starting a feud between those two.
Those two can make some magic, I think.
I would love to see both of them in the triple in the US champion title division.
Well, I mean, Carmelo Hayes deserves to fucking be there because he did very well with the title.
You know what? It'd be a great time to bring El Generico back.
That would be a way to get Sami Zayn some fucking cheers again.
Think about it. Send El Generico down to AAA.
Oh my God, he's there anyway.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you have? I mean, that would kind of require him to shave his or cut his hair.
Yeah,
a little bit because he's kind of got like the full caveman going back there.
Give him like give him a ponytail hole. Yeah, just let
or make one of those masks with like the crown cut out, so that way his hair's just all out.
Oh yeah, that could also work. I think we'll talk about this, and then we'll talk about, because we are more than just a wrestling show. It's West Coast Graps for a reason. We will go ahead and cover this this sham of an MMA show that happened on Saturday.
So I watched most of the show. I watched most of the show live.
Okay.
I caught the last two matches live, and then I went back and rewatched the other three matches, which, by the way, you can watch all three matches in under 5 minutes.
Yeah. That's what my coworkers actually had it on both their phones, and so I was one of my favorite shows on Netflix came out with season 2, and so I was watching that, and I had a decision to make: do I watch Devil May Cry season 2 or Ronda Rousey Carano? And so I
feel like you made the right choice.
I think I did too, because I was like halfway through the season when the fight came on, and I'm listening to my coworkers, their reactions to it, and I'm like, yeah, I think I made the right choice, because it's a lot of talking. Like they give you sufficient time on these shows for each fight to go the distance.
Oh yeah, because they booked this show for every fight to go the distance.
Yeah.
So they had time to fill. As a matter of fact, in between the co-main event and in between the Ngannou fight and the Nate Diaz fight, there was a timer where it was like 10 minutes till the next fight.
Yeah.
And that's because Ngannou knocked the shit out of the other guy. I don't even know who he was.
Honestly, I think that was sort of a theme.
All right,
So
so the
I'm
main
on,
card was
I'm going through the so the preliminary card was not shown.
no, actually the preliminary card was better, and that was on YouTube.
Okay, yeah. So I see we had a lightweight bout. Brandon Jenkins defeated Chris Avila in the split decision.
That was a good fight.
We also had Aline Pereira versus Jade Mason Wong in the split decision.
They beat the shit out of each other.
Okay. David Myongyang Majoyan, sorry, versus Albert Morales, unanimous decision.
Yeah, I don't remember that fight.
Jason Jackson defeated Jeff Creighton by KO in round one.
Jason Jackson knocked the fuck out of him. And he proceeded to talk shit after the fight too.
Oh, I love that. Did Adriano Moraes defeated Fumi Nakata by submission, rear naked choke in round three.
Mm-hmm.
The Nemo Facil defeated Jake Babian by submission with the Anaconda choke, not to be confused with the Anaconda Vice in round two.
Yeah, the way he slipped that in fucking blew my mind. It was so fluid.
I have to check that out, honestly, because like you said, it looks better than the main card.
Yeah, and it's free on YouTube.
Yeah, I had Netflix, so it was if you boy math it, it was free for me too. But
absolutely,
I didn't pay any extra for it. But in the actual card that we saw on Netflix,
so
Robles.
Suge, I need you to do me a quick favor. Look up how old Junior Dos Santos is.
Gotta pull up a different 42 years old.
Yeah, when I was watching this man in his prime, he was in his early 30s.
He got a dome on him.
Oh, he got a big old dome ski on him. And that big old dome ski was target practice for Mr. Robles.
Yeah, I saw that. It was precision punching at its finest.
I looked at my coworker and I was like, you want to see a damn near 50-year-old get knocked the fuck out?
42 years old is not damn near 50.
I thought he was like 47.
42. He's still got at least 3 to 4 years before you.
Bro, he looks like he's 50. And he definitely got aged after this fight.
Yeah, so everything else after this was basically stopped in the first round.
Yep.
Robles de Spain knocked Junior Dos Santos' dome loose.
Absolutely. And it was a pretty brutal knockout too.
Most of them were. Saldahin Pranasi defeated Kenneth Cross by TKO.
Yep.
It's like, nah, brother, it's not working out for you. Francis Ngannou defeated Philippe Lins by TKO in the first round as well.
After a big right hook that clipped the top of his head.
Okay. In the co-main event, Mike Perry defeated Nate Diaz via TKO. Referee stoppage.
Okay.
At the before the second round started. So it's basically
technically a first round ending. So in one round, Nate Diaz took an elbow right here that led to a gash right here. He had a cut right up here.
Damn.
And then he had a fucking L from his crown line in towards the middle of his head.
Didn't he also get busted open on the back of his head as well?
That was from the gash up top. So the blood from up there was literally going down his back.
Okay, because ooh,
yeah, it was fucking gnarly. Oh, not to mention, I think he also broke his nose again.
oh.
Yeah, like Nate Diaz was fucked up.
He got cooked.
Mike Perry also got fucked up too, but that was the equivalent of like your drunk father and your drunk uncle throwing hands for 5 minutes. Someone's
like,
getting fucked up.
It's kind of like you should see the other guy.
Yeah, Mike Perry at the end of the fight. I know my nose looks a little off to the side, but you should see the other guy. Nate Diaz having his fucking head stitched together.
And then the main event lasted 17 seconds. And this is interesting because, hold on, my eyes.
Yeah, I had to take mine off too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it doesn't help that you have a prescription. Oh, my head just stopped hurting. Wow.
I can see clearly now. The rain has gone.
All the tension's gone. Oh, but Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey was a fight that could have been an email.
I saw that. I think you sent that to me. But
it's a fight that could have been a text message.
I've watched a lot of UFC. I've watched a lot of MMA in my life. I've seen quite a few Ronda Rousey events. I know how this song and dance goes.
Yeah.
And whenever you put someone who hasn't been in the octagon or in the ring in 17 years against Ronda fucking Rousey, yeah, you get a 17-second fight.
So I also want to point out the fact that I didn't know this beforehand, but Gina Carano had to lose 100 pounds.
Yeah, when I heard that, I was like, oh my God. That means during like the filming of The Mandalorian and shit like that, she weighed like 220 pounds.
She looked like she weighed 220 pounds. Like,
she was bulky. I won't lie, but I did not know 220 fucking pounds.
She was a tank when she filmed.
Brother, the magic of Hollywood could make me look like a tank.
No,
Thanks for boosting my self-esteem, buddy.
No, I gotta pull this up.
But no, she was huge whenever she was like filming The Mandalorian.
And like
her biceps had biceps.
No, dead ass. Like she looked like she was a power lifter. Like I forget her character's name because she wasn't really a thing.
Yeah.
For too much longer. But some of I'm not even gonna hold you. Some of this did look like the magic of Hollywood. Like this one picture I have, 100% does look like the magic of Hollywood. I can't even. It might, yeah. Some of it might be. Let me find an actual picture of her on set.
But like, resting weight, being relaxed, having kids and shit like that, I can see you putting on weight. I do not think that she ever got to 225. That's crazy.
But she was swole. Like, I'm trying to find all the good pictures I can't necessarily, I click on it and it's not there, but I could definitely see the difference in like bicep.
But yeah, like she definitely looked in fighting shape. But the difference is, and Alora pointed this out, Ronda Rousey is always in fighting shape. Ronda Rousey is always built like that, always ready to be in the octagon. Gina Carano hasn't done this in almost 2 decades.
Somebody said Ronda Rousey was built like Triple H.
They ain't wrong.
on
I
Twitter.
can't argue.
At the weigh-in, but
Bro, I can't
yeah,
argue.
hold on. I have I've been doing good with this episode. I ain't gonna hold you.
Like, yeah, look at those biceps. Like, but she does not.
So,
Like, 225 is still hard for me to believe here.
I could see it. I could see it. But because we got to remember, and somebody pointed this out with Nia Jax's transformation. She looks better than she did at like this point last year, but the scale only shows a pound difference. Body recomposition is a thing. Muscle weighs more than fat. So
Mm-hmm.
while it was only a pound difference, and I'll see if I can pull that one up as well. While it was really only a pound of a difference, you could see the difference in body shape and muscle definition. So I can 100% believe that she was 225 here.
And I don't remember what they exactly fought at. It could have been 135,
I think it was
115.
145.
Was it 145?
I'll Google it.
Because if it's 145, you're telling me she weighed 250 fucking pounds.
Let's see. What weight?
I want to say it was like between 115 and 135, between those three weight classes.
No, yeah. So 250. Ronda weighed in at, they had to fight at 145 because Ronda weighed in at 142, stepped into the cage at 143, and then Carano weighed in at 141.4, and then stepped in the cage at 152.
How the fuck did she put on 10 pounds?
Water weight is
Good point. Good
very
point.
interesting thing.
Good point. Good point. But good God, you're telling me she weighed 250 during the times that she filmed like Deadpool and The Mandalorian.
Swole. Just I found the picture I was referring to of Nia. But like the difference, I'm trying to tell you, body recomposition is crazy. Hold on, put those down. Body recomposition is crazy. I'm gonna talk to you later, okay? Body recomposition is a crazy thing, and water weight is a crazy thing. So you see the difference here.
Yeah, like Nia, you can tell, has also been putting in the work in the gym. Like in the last year, she has slimmed down a lot,
a whole hell of a lot. But when you lose 100 pounds that quickly, you gotta think that you also lose quite a lot of muscle. So I feel like this Gina Carano here would have probably whooped Ronda Rousey's ass. Like,
dude, I still don't know. Ronda Rousey, I've only seen get put down a couple of times, and I still think that Ronda Rousey can take like 90% of the human population.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, my boss put in a bet thinking that this was gonna go the distance.
Oh, I knew it was going to go round one, but the distance?
Yeah.
How much would he have made back?
Huh?
How much would he have made back?
A lot, because not many people have voted on him going the distance. You know,
but
it made sense though.
I can run you through the 17 seconds real quick. The bell rang. Ronda went for an immediate takedown, got on top, threw a couple punches, enough for Gina Carano's shoulder to come off the mat for protection. Ronda slid that leg over the front,
Yep.
got up under it, and to the people that think that this was rigged, that was his real ass armbar. If Gina Carano didn't tap, that bitch would have broken.
Okay, so I don't think it was rigged. A lot of people are saying it was fixed.
It could have been fixed. It could have easily been fixed, but if Gina Carano didn't tap, that bitch would have broken.
So let's talk about how hard it is to fix. Like, let's talk about the unnecessariness of fixing this fight. Okay, the fight is fixed. This fight doesn't count towards anything.
It doesn't count towards anybody's totals. Neither women are going to come back and be contenders.
Right. Ronda's not going back to the UFC.
Carano sure as fuck isn't going to be getting back into the MMA, I don't think.
So what this fight was is, hey, I can't go back to UFC. Wrestling fans don't want to see me anywhere. We're friends, and we both used to fight MMA.
Let's make some money.
Hold on. You can't go back to the Mandalorian.
You can't go back to Disney.
So how about we talk to Jake Paul? We fight on the next card.
And we make some money.
You get paid 7 million. I get paid 12 million. Like, they probably couldn't even count the figures at that time. You make some millions. I make some millions. No matter what happens, we both get paid. And if we invest our money right, we don't have to do anything else for the rest of our life.
Yeah, that's like it was a hey, let's make some quick money. Just make sure you tap.
To be honest, I don't think anything mattered once they got in the ring.
No, because Carano wanted to see if she could do anything. The answer was no.
I don't think it mattered once it got in the ring. The check was signed. It just had to get a number put on it.
Yeah, like
the deposit cleared,
Let's look at the first match on the card and put it into context as well. Junior Dos Santos, at 42 years old, did not sign up to get knocked the fuck out.
But he did sign up for it. He did sign up for a check.
He signed up for a check, just like both of those women at the end of the card signed up for a check. Ronda wanted quick money.
I think everybody on the card wanted quick money, and I also think that this was a terrible card. Like, not a terrible card in the terms of the people involved. It was a terrible card in terms of, God, I wish they would have went a different direction. Some people will look at this and be like, oh, it's a decent fight because most people got put down in the first rounds, and we watch MMA for knockouts, but it just kind of.
So some of the most exciting fights are the ones that go 3 rounds, 5 rounds, and end with like a minute left on the clock. Those are the exciting knockouts.
Just inexperience, from what I can see.
Wasn't it Mark Shapiro from TKO actually that said this was bad for MMA?
It was, yeah, and that's saying something because they're bad for wrestling right now. But also, you got to think about it. Mark Shapiro is the president of TKO.
I believe so.
He also has his hand in an MMA company as the president of TKO. So it was different when MVP just stuck to boxing, even though you've seen Dana White move into the boxing sphere with Turkey Al Sheikh and Zuffa boxing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's different when somebody moves into like a different arena. But everybody is upset with this card. I'm pretty sure the people who went there were upset.
I other than because it was kind of empty for the preliminaries. If you put some of those preliminary matches on the main card, it's not that bad of a card.
Yeah,
But yeah, for your main card to have 5 first round finishes, 5 technical first round finishes, you're not getting the bang for your buck. Like if you paid for Netflix just to watch Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano,
I'd be pissed. And Netflix subscribers were upset with that.
now the Netflix subscribers that have had it for a while, shut the fuck up. You guys don't have it for MMA.
No.
You guys have it for your shows on Netflix. So like to the people that are upset about it that have been long-term subscribers, no. But this would be like if you got Paramount just for the UFC deal, and every card was like that. Like every card had first round finishes and nothing but. You'd be pissed.
Very upset. It didn't sell well. Didn't sell out. Netflix is upset about it. Clarissa Shields got kicked out for putting hands on Alicia Baumgardner.
Why are they trying to scrap?
Women's boxing.
I know that, but they're supposed to be at peace right now.
I don't think Clarissa Shields is at peace with anybody.
I don't want peace. I want violence. Always.
Like every time I see Clarissa Shields and Papoose, he looks like he's slightly in danger. He looks like his fight or flight sentence.
So we're gonna. Do you think we see that fight on the Tyson Fury on Anthony Joshua card?
We might, because that's been signed. That's getting its own belt. Even
that's getting its own belt.
Yeah,
you know that had to be part of Tyson Fury's bargaining agreement.
Yeah,
will I get a title?
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it'll be defended. It's a fight for Britain.
Okay.
Yeah. So, we got a couple more pieces of news.
The Lesnar.
No, so last night Brock Lesnar returned, attacking Obafemi before his Obafemi Open Challenge can get started. Paul Heyman referred to him as Lesnar. I don't think anybody wanted this, especially after he left his boots in the ring.
We thought he was done. I had a feeling he wasn't because we knew his contract was supposed to go until SummerSlam.
Yeah. But
so at least this sets up like his final storyline. And
it will.
Go ahead.
It will. They're looking at Clash at Italy. Smart Money has Lesnar winning this one, and then it going to SummerSlam.
Because it wouldn't make sense to have Oba sweep Brock, like have him beat him at all 3 pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Unless you have Oba beat him at Clash, and then you have Brock go after somebody else for his final match.
Have Oba beat him at Clash, and then have Lesnar. Not Lesnar. Have Oba beat him? It wouldn't make sense to do that, honestly.
It wouldn't, but it would be the only reason for Oba to win at Clash.
Because the only other thing I could think for him to do would be Gunther.
And I can see it. I can see him working with Gunther. I don't know if Brock's going to want to do a 20-minute, extravaganza with Gunther as his final match.
I don't think he wants to get chopped in his chest.
No.
Yeah.
I think he wants to do the big high spots with Oba and then have that be it. Maybe have Oba kick out. Because at Mania, he kind of just popped right back up from the first F5.
I mean, it took 4 to keep him down
On Raw?
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're already building that the F5 ain't as strong as it used to be, or at least not on Oba.
Yeah. So maybe this one goes no contest. Brock cheats
I think
win.
Brock's gonna get he's probably gonna cheat to win.
Brock cheats to win, and Oba gets his. Oba sends him off for good at
SummerSlam in Minneapolis.
Yeah, I can see that. Hold on,
I don't like it, but it makes sense.
No, go on. No, just out here asking for unreasonableness. Go on. And so to end this episode on a high note. Wait a minute. There we go. In this episode on a high note, AR Fox has won the Ring of Honor TV title.
Let's go.
Honestly,
we love AR Fox over here at West Coast Graps.
We've loved AR Fox for a very long time. And I'm so glad he's finally getting to do something on TV. It's no reason he shouldn't be on TV every week. And a great reason and a great way to keep him on TV every week is to put the TV title
on. Here's hoping that they give him a long run with it, that he can get multiple good matches out of this run.
Nick Wayne held that belt and did nothing with it for 3 to 5 months.
Well, to be fair, he was hurt, wasn't he?
He was hurt, but and this is my biggest critique of Tony Khan. Some people get interim. Some people get a run with the interim championship. Others don't.
Oh yeah, because what was it? Athena gets hurt, and they immediately start running for an interim women's champion.
Yeah, it was Red Velvet.
Was it Red Velvet?
Yes.
Oh no, because it was for the women's TV title, wasn't it?
Yeah. So Red Velvet got hurt. They immediately went to an interim,
which was Mina Shirakawa, I think.
I think Viva Van won it first.
Then
Mina Shirakawa won it.
Then Mercedes. Then to pad her stats, they added it to Mercedes.
Right. So we got to be more consistent, like across the board. But yeah, I'm glad we're getting to see AR Fox on Ring of Honor. Hopefully he'll be on TV soon. I was gutted when he couldn't participate with Swerve over in All In UK, the first one.
That was tragic because that would have been such a good fucking match.
Yeah, but glad we're seeing more of him. Yeah, and that's all I got for this week. We kind of pulled that one together. I didn't have much time to take notes because I was busy, but we're trying our best to get weekly content out. I think Maddie's needs a week or two.
So I don't know what's going to happen. I know schedule might change here soon, so I'll be able to get something going, and we might be able to get a legit set day, set time going forward.
Yeah, so you're moving, I move, your schedule is changing, my schedule is changing. Hopefully we can get something that'll work for both of us. And
I think that's it.
That's it. thank y'all so much for watching this episode of West Coast Weekly. Please share, please like, tune in to the next one. I know we've kind of been dropping like randomly, but we'll get that start. We'll get that fixed soon. Thanks to all 19 of y'all who rocked with us for this episode. We'll catch y'all in the next one. Be safe, stay hydrated, stay healthy. I'm finding a way to click this intro.